Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. I'm Farhad. If you're new to this channel then please smash that subscribe button now. And in case you're wondering where I am for the last 1 week, I actually had taken a small break. As you can make out from the background that I'm still not at home. So it is a small break that I took from YouTube, but thank you so much as I was tracking the YouTube. Uh, 700 is just 3 subscribers away. So 700 subscribers are Digi family is, which motivated me, to make a video, a special video for my Digi family, still when I'm not at home. So the film that I'm going to be reviewing is the Malayalam film Sundari Gardens, which has just started streaming on Sony Live today. And because it is Malayalam, I was naturally excited, and I chose this over Kathputli, which is the Akshay Kumar starrer and the bigger film of the weekend. But having said that, Sundari Gardens is one of those small, it seemed like a small feel good film, that was standing its own amongst the thrillers that are doing rounds. So it is about a story, a simple story of a girl who falls in love with a colleague only to find out that the colleague is in love with another colleague of hers. So then what happens? This is the one-liner story that you can say, and it is a nice feel-good kind of a drama that unfolds. I would say the screenplay standing at a shade under 2 hours is it guarantees a crisp watch, and such films I really like, which are feel good. They actually come like a breath of fresh air, I would say, in today's time, especially. And here, the drama has a very positive vibe to it, right from scene number one. So here, you are introduced to the protagonist and the main players, the people around her, in a very feel-good kind of a world that is being created. There is an element of humor. The drama does get a little repetitive, I would say, in the first hour, and there are a few subplots that also are there, which are fairly decently written. But having said that, they do not necessarily add anything to the main plot line, So that I think was one minor flaw. But the drama is consistently watchable for sure. The magic though starts in the second hour, and the second hour, especially after the conflict which is introduced, I think the film picks up. Although I did feel that there is a conflict, and immediately after that there is a tragedy that happens. They did not dwell too much into that tragedy. I felt that either they could have been a build up to that tragedy, or there could have been repercussions, following the tragedy, and neither of that happened. Having said that, the second half has so many beautiful moments that I was highly invested in the drama. It was gently tugging the strings of my heart. It was still predictable. I still knew that, there are going to be beats in the screenplay that are going to be exactly what I had predicted it to be. But having said that, it is so well done, and the writers and the makers have created, so beautifully the, you can say, the moments that they seem magical. The interaction between character of Neeraj Madhav and Aparna. They have such a soothing chemistry to them, and the entire family sequence followed by, there are a couple of other sequences as well. I won't give any spoilers, but they are very well done, which brings me to the final act. And by the time the final act did start, there were only about 15 minutes left in the film, and I was like, oh god, this is again going to be another hurried final act, which could have been with a little bit of a build up. I like build ups, actually. It feels a little more organic to me. But having said that, the 15 minutes were very well utilized here. All the loose ends were nicely tied to one another, and it just made for a spectacular viewing. None of it felt out of place. It was very grounded. It was simplistic, but it was extremely grounded. So I think that is something that I really adored. The screenplay was very well written. I mean, I would say many would find it predictable and would say that, yeah, it's one of the same kind of films, but I kind of enjoy this kind of a genre as well. So I really enjoyed it. I think the dialogues are pretty conversational but adequate, I would say. The music is beautiful. I mean, I just wanted it to go on playing, with my eyes shut as I lay on my bed. It was so soothing. It was so brilliant. And especially the BGM again was so brilliant. I mean, there was this one Christmas Carol kind of a BGM which just made me emotionally invested in the story at another level altogether, I feel. So that is something that was so beautifully shown. The cinematography captures some of the most scenic and beautiful scenes, of the valley in Kerala. And I think it was Wayanad towards the end. I think that is one place that I would love to visit, and I think that was beautifully done. Director Charlie Davis, I think he did a pretty good job here as well. There the way he was able to create those moments in the screenplay, that is something that was very well integrated in the story, as well as creating those moments required some amount of skill, and that I think he did a spectacular job in that. The performances, I think the performances are pretty good, and they definitely add lot of substance, especially Neeraj Madhav and Aparna. They've done a spectacular job. There's the character of Neeraj Madhav is so endearing and so quietly charming that in one scene he was seen serving food to all the members of his family, including the character of Aparna, who he called to his place before eating, joining them for food. And that says so much about his character, which was so sincere, and which did not really believe in the patriarchy kind of thinking that he did not have. And also there was another scene where Neeraj Madhav goes to Aparna's house, and you can see that there is a kind of a vibe to them. However, there is a distance. He chooses to sit at the far end of the couch. I don't know whether that was deliberately done, but it again shows a character trait of Neeraj Madhav, which is so endearing. Like this ultimate safe guy who wants just to just knows how to behave himself, basically. So I think that was something that was really well done. Aparna, on the other hand, is fiery on the outside but very soft and longing for love from the inside, and I think that is a speciality of her character. And overall, I just feel that Sundari Gardens is more like a long and warm embrace. It's like a hug, which does. It's like a feel-good film. You just watch it. It is predictable, and if you're willing to look past that, then I think this is one of the watches for the weekend. It's a nice, sweet watch. So, and I will be returning regular with the regular videos soon. I don't know whether I'll be making one tomorrow or not, but definitely one from next week. I think it'll be business as usual. Sorry for the delay, and thank you so much for the love. You're just 3 away from 700, and thank you for going on subscribing to my channel even when I wasn't regular the last week, which I'm sorry about, but I needed a break. It was getting a little hectic for me. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your love. And if you like this video, please press that like button. If you're new to the channel, then please subscribe to the video. Let me know your thoughts on the film Sundari Gardens. And if there are any other recommendations that you would like to give, please let me know in the comment section as well. And if you'd like to read the full review of Sundari Gardens, please visit my website, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, the link of which is in the description box below. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Letterboxd. All links are in the description box below. So then until next time, thank you so much.